We're going to talk now about charming people with your voice. The sound of your voice has a profound influence on the mood and receptivity of the person you're talking to. The mere tone of your voice accounts for fully 38% of your message. And if you're on the phone, it counts for almost 80% of your message, maybe even more. Now, who would you prefer to listen to? Someone with a high, shrill voice that pierces your ears and makes you wish you were somewhere else? Or someone who is able to charm you with a warm, full voice that makes you feel as though you're wrapped up in a cashmere blanket? It's no contest. Cashmere wins every time. What about monotonous and boring voices? Blah voices, we call them. They're sure to reduce both the attention and the receptivity of the listener. You have to use your voice the way storytellers do, with animation and color that makes whatever you talk about, even if it's just the weather or the stock market, sound interesting. So resolve to be a storyteller rather than a talking fax machine. When you want to sound friendly, warm, reassuring, intimate, or caring when you speak, keep your voice in the lower range where the deeper sounds are. The lower to middle tones are also great when you want to reason with the other person or show that you care or that you're being thoughtful. Also, remind yourself to slow down. It's very difficult to be close, friendly, warm, or thoughtful when you're speaking too quickly. Most of us tend to slow down naturally when we're expressing our deeper emotions, except for maybe anger. Try this. Say quickly, "I'm deeply concerned about what you mean to me." Now try it more slowly. "I'm deeply concerned about you. You mean a lot to me." It sounds much more sincere and real when you slow it down. And when you slow it down, your voice tones actually drop and it becomes lower and more gentle. On the other hand, if you have a flat voice, push yourself out of your comfort zone and pick up the tempo when you want to sound excited or energized. Use the upper sounds of your voice, but not too high. Vary your speed and tone, sort of like changing gears. Choose your pace and tone based on what you're talking about and the mood that you want to create. Now, deeper vocal sounds suggest size and strength. Higher sounds convey smallness and weakness. If you hear a deep barking behind the door, you don't expect to see a Chihuahua. If you hear a high-pitched barking, you don't expect to see a Great Dane. Powerful people, by the way, deliberately speak more slowly and with lower tones. They slow it down and they pause. And this gives their words power, and people pay more attention to them.